Hello there.
Hello, and welcome to our Deadly Doll Marathon.
Continued.
Continued. We decided.
To kind of go over the place of the horror movies. So we're continuing doll horror movies right now. This is one of them. We're going to be all over the place with the movie reviews, but this is continuing that segment.
Yes.
So this is a movie about a very famous doll, and I'm going to kind of leave it at that. Yes. If you don't know,
yeah, you know the story.
Yeah, I don't really know how to talk about it because it's one I don't really like to talk about. Because I respect Robert the doll, as we all should. I don't care if you believe in paranormal shit or not. You should.
Annabelle called. She wants her doll back.
I don't even. It's crazy. Anyhow. But this movie exists, and we thought we'd finally try it, even though I was timid to, just because of the history I know about this doll. We'll leave it at that. That this movie was actually really not good.
No.
And it was bad acting, and it felt very thrown together. I mean, I'll give it credit for the doll, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll give the actual doll itself, like, the way they made it, credit, but that's about it.
Yeah, this movie did not do the doll any justice at all.
No, it didn't. And there's apparently 2 or 3 more movies, and we decided to skip them because we did not like this one.
Yeah.
It was just a pretty bad movie overall. And, it's basically about this. I mean, I don't know how close the original story it is. I think I remember some bits kind of being vaguely familiar, but basically it's this family that gets a doll from a vengeful nanny who leaves it with the son and says, it'll watch over you, just take care of it and don't be mean to it. And then eventually you find out that the doll is starting to do weird things, and it's a whole case of, the doll's talking to mom, and they're like, no, it's not, you're crazy. What did you do? You messed up my painting. No, I didn't. It was him. And, like,
kind of like Child's Play.
Yeah, basically, but worse. And then you find out that the nanny practiced the occult and black magic and dark stuff, and then managed to get a hold of the doll. And the doll is actually the spirit of a I think they said of a boy that got killed, or they believed it was. I really don't remember exactly what they said.
Yeah.
But then, basically, the mother does all this investigation. She basically investigates everything, and talks to some former owners, that's how she finds out the nanny, finds out the doll, comes back, then has to save her family from the doll properly, which means you have to destroy it. Is the only way to basically stop it. And then they don't even really destroy the doll, they kind of just stop the doll from attacking the kid. And then nothing really happened. I forget how it ends.
I forgot how it ends too, because it was so bad.
It was just bad. I don't know. I'm not really hopeful for the sequels, but the movie was just sort of uninspired and felt like it was based off another real-life haunted doll case that was not done properly, and was probably done because of this huge success at the time of the Annabelle movies. But alas, this was not.
Tell them the real story of Robert.
I don't like to, but basically it's this story.
Tell us.
It's the story about a doll. I don't remember exactly how he managed. I forget exactly how he was discovered, but it's a very old doll, or antique, probably, and it was discovered, and I guess it was found doing very violent and kind of suspicious, eerie activity. I think there were even reports of him possibly holding a knife or having a knife, uh, and just they kind of stored him in the attic, and he didn't like it. And when he doesn't like the way you're treating him, let's just say he gets his comeuppance apparently, and that's why all people that know about him respect him. And I don't like to personally look at pictures of him or talk about him, because this is probably one of the scariest cases to me that I know of, just because of how because of the lore and the depth of the legend. It's also kind of why, even though I remember reading on it, I don't remember that much, because I don't care to look at this very often, because it is just one case that really kind of disturbs me and scares me. So which I don't usually get scared that easily, even by like a lot of things. There's just something about this, the way that they've talked about everything, that seems very like, it can be very dangerous to basically entangle with the energy in a very negative way, and it's easy to do, which is why it's good to respect him and apologize for, I mean, like, if you take a picture of him, ask his permission. He, I think, was at one point in a museum in Key West, Florida. I don't know where he is now. And I mean, he can be a very lovely spirit. Just don't tamper with him.
So would you say he's worse than Annabelle?
I would say that he's a lot more dangerous than Annabelle. I think Annabelle's dangerous, but I think it's easier to put yourself in danger. Even though I think they're about equally as dangerous, I think it's easier to get yourself in trouble with him. And I don't like to say his name often. If you notice, I just don't like to say his name because, I don't know. I mean, the descriptions about how to respect him are kind of vague, but they are also clear on the fact that you have to basically be polite and courteous. And if you don't believe in him, that's completely fine, but I definitely do, and I don't want to test anything. So that's basically I don't know. I forget a lot of the lore, but that's kind of all I really remember about the doll.
Yeah.
But I know there's a few sequels to this movie. I was actually hesitant to watch this movie because of how much I was nervous, but
it was bad.
It was a bad movie, but
this is another movie that deserves a remake treatment. I think we deserve an actual cinematic Robert movie.
I don't know. Let's just make sure
that's scary.
Maybe, but let's just also let's be kind. Let's be kind to Robert.
Be kind to Robert.
Be kind
so
to
no
Robert.
More shitty Robert.
Like this video to basically say, I love you, Robert. And I don't mean that at all in a funny way, like legit. Just let's support Robert.
Okay. Let's support Robert.
I don't know. Let's just be courteous to Robert.
Let's be courteous to Robert.
Yes.
Anyways, this movie gets a thumbs down.
It does.
Probably what, a D?
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a lot else to say.
Yeah, there's not a lot to say with this movie. Don't check it out.
I don't recommend it.
I don't recommend it.
But if you do your research about Robert. Just be mindful going into it and cautious, and definitely learn the do's and don'ts. Because someone can correct me on something I'm doing wrong as well. I don't know. But we will end this video with, I apologize if I offended you, Robert. And definitely continue to like and follow us for more content.
Yes, like and follow for more content.